Ever wondered how the video games we play today evolved over time? Well, to answer that, we have to travel back in time, to an era that truly defined the landscape of modern gaming, the 1980s. Picture this. It's the dawn of a new decade, and the world stands on the brink of a technological revolution. Enter the 1980s, a time where the synthesizer is king, neon colors reign supreme, and the video game industry is about to experience a seismic shift. The early 80s heralded the arrival of the arcade game's golden age. Games like Pac-Man and Donkey Kong took the world by storm, captivating players with their simple yet addictive gameplay. These games were more than just a pastime. They were a cultural phenomenon that brought people together, fostering a sense of community in arcades across the globe. In the mid-80s, the gaming industry faced a significant challenge. The North American video game crash of 1983 caused many to question the future of video games. However, this crisis paved the way for a new era of home console gaming. 1985 saw the release of the Nintendo Entertainment System, or NES, a console that would forever change the landscape of home gaming. With its robust library of games, including classics like Super Mario Bros. And The Legend of Zelda, the NES breathed new life into the industry, proving that video games were here to stay. The late 80s introduced a new player to the gaming arena: handheld consoles. The Game Boy, released in 1989, revolutionized the way we play games, allowing players to take their gaming experiences on the go. As we closed the curtains on the decade, it was clear that video games had established themselves as a significant part of popular culture. The 80s had set the stage for the future of gaming, laying the groundwork for the incredible experiences we enjoy today. In summary, the 1980s were a transformative period for video games. The decade began with the golden age of arcade games, which brought people together and cemented gaming as a popular pastime. The mid-80s saw the rise of home console gaming with the launch of the NES, which revitalized the industry after the video game crash of 1983. Finally, the late 80s marked the advent of handheld gaming with the release of the Game Boy, forever changing how and where we play games. So the next time you pick up a controller or swipe at a screen, take a moment to appreciate the rich history of video games. From the humble arcade cabinets of the early 80s to the sophisticated consoles we have today, it's been quite a journey. And it all started in the neon-drenched, synthesizer-filled decade of the 1980s.